people.
Very I moved to Israel.
When did
I got my passport and everything, but I'm in 8 years.
8 years
From Silver Spring.
How about that? And you went to Ner Israel. So you knew Rabbi Dov? He was one of the first really holy rabbinical men I ever met and kind of struck up a relationship.
Fits that.
Yeah.
My father.
How about that? He was a very holy man. He was a tall tree, he was deep rooted. I've been reading a lot of stuff by Abraham Heschel, and a lot of it's in that same vein of Midberg, which is deep and truthful and sure. So, what are we to do here? Shake hands, or do we have a gift or something? What do we call members of the Knesset? Member? Representative?
Knesset member.
Knesset member? Lipman? How do we do it? I know sometimes we have Reverend Senator News. How do they do that here? Is it Representative Rabbi Lipman?
It's MK or it's
Knesset.
So we wanted to make it feel at home.
Okay. So here we go.
Oh my.
Rabbi?
You just touched me on the deepest of levels.
Here we go. Here, this is from your home place. This is who everybody roots for in Silver Spring, Maryland.
And the back is the real.
Everybody was fired up by RG3.
I want to tell you, Governor, that I was at the National Prayer Breakfast last year, and RG3 was the guest speaker. And before I even saw him play, before I knew he'd be a Redskin, he talked about God and about prayer, and we talked afterwards for a while, and we have a relationship. And I looked all around Israel for a jersey of his. And
there you go.
So,
Mazel tov.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Rabbi. Great meeting you. If your party translated it, there is say it in
Gentlemen, there's a request for one more opening if you don't mind.
Okay, sure.
And a handshake at the same time.
All right,
At the
so
same
here we
time?
go.
How do we do that?
All right, here we go. You're really asking for a lot. Oh my. So here we go. We brought this all the way from Maryland. This is who everybody roots for in Silver Spring. Ta-da! And a handshake.
We've done this before.
And then on the back.
That's right. This is the part which my son will relish.
How many children do you have?
4 children, but one son, 16-year-old ball player, and he can't get
Right.
the margin.
How about that? What does he play?
He's actually a starting pitcher as well.
That's terrific. Great. You got the sports gene in the family. Is that from you or from mom?
Baseball's from my dad, and basketball, if he comes to me, from me.
That's great. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting your party leader. Yeah, making tough choices.
Unpopular choices.
You've got to dial up the values of the common good, and it's the only hope of giving those tough individual choices context is that larger, broader arc of the common good.
Then we vote. We ran an election, we were not his popularity.
People believe that you're making the tough choices because of the truth and commitment to the common good and your values. They will forgive you even the ones that are unpopular right now. I mean, I've been in office 7 years and I have yet to run into a popular with the exception of increasing education funding. But even that costs money. So it all costs money. The flip side of that was not popular. So it's great of you to come by. Are you going to be able to stay or you got to
I'm here.
Oh, good. Well, we're really proud of you, man.
Thank you so much.
Did you knock on doors?
Everything.
Uh-huh.
I learned it all from politics back home. Knock on doors, walk into cafes.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And when you were in Ner Israel, did you live in Boston? Or did you commute up there?
Yes, I dormed in Dormitory. seminary, and then I was there for 5 years, and then went to Hopkins every day. Graduate in education, and then after I met my wife, I was doing it for 3 years in Cincinnati, and I'm running back to Maryland.
Where did you live? What year did you live in Baltimore together? 95. Oh, so that was the peak of what we would call the troubles.
Correct.
Yeah. And now things are much better. The violent crime cut in half. Cities breathing again. That where do you live in? The Orthodox corner of Baltimore City? Yeah. That area of town never ever lost population. That part of town continued to grow.
But it was a problem.
Yeah, that was the peak. That was as bad as it goes. I think 96 was the peak. We had more than a homicide day out there. And now, Baltimore from 1999 to 2009 achieved the biggest reduction in Part 1 crime of any of the major cities. Bigger even in that stretch, and that 10-period stretch. But we still have a lot we have to do. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're number 1 5 years in a row in public entertainment. Big investment. They don't make it happen. Sometimes what I found in this job is being married. Unlike marriage, when you're married, just doing the job communicates why you're doing what you're doing and why it's important. None of those things yourself like everything's a parent shop. So why do business tax right? So you can have the best education. Well, what does the state have to do with my kid going to a county school? 55 or 60% of your child so everything's a carrot shop.
That's what we're going through here.
You guys doing much with digital learning? Right.
So, no, we're not doing enough. We actually have the education. One of these ideas is to completely rethink our education.
Right.
Catch up to the century.
There was a big article in the Washington Post within the last 48 hours, I think on Saturday's paper, about how we're redesigning college courses. Far less of the stage on the stage and a lot more of the guide on the side. And we also created an innovation fund, $4 million to match local school districts that wanted to move from textbooks to the iPad so that it improves the learning environment. If you figure out how kids best learn, there's limitless possibilities for the personalization as we evolve. The universe is becoming more personalized.
One of the things that education is hard to do now, he said, education used to be about facts and figures. He said, every kid today has the biggest problem let's teach them what to do with their information.
Conceptual.
Right, let's go beyond that. It's not about information. How do you process it and do it?
Right. It's about the relationships between the relationships and the system. We shortchange it on the conceptual side, especially when in the name of higher leading and take away their ideas. Same issues all over the planet. So, should we go in?